even now, as I get to the end of my playing time, just playing 9 on Tuesday and Thursday, the guys I play with, I've got a 4 going, and in the hour we spend after golf with a bottle of Grange, genuine Grange, no, not genuine Grange, and have a drink and a chat. Those times get more valuable as you get older.
They do.
The bets are getting smaller though, aren't they?
Yeah.
We don't wager the same amount of money as we used to.
No. Well, that's only because the chances of winning are less.
Paul, I've known you for a long time, but I can't remember when you joined the Grange Golf Club. Can you remember?
Yes, Ross, I can. I've been a member for 50 years this year. I joined as a junior member in 1972 at age 15, and I joined with a group of my mates from school, from Henley High School, and at the time my father had just become a member a few years prior, and he decided it'd be a good thing for both my brother and I to join. So we did.
And Brian, can you remember back when you joined? I know it's going back many, many years, but can you remember when you joined?
Well, yeah, I can. My story is a bit different in that I hadn't played very much golf at all until I was in charge of the West Lakes development at the time. I was in my office one day and Bob Toohey, the golf professional, came in and said, "Look, I'd like you to sponsor the City of Adelaide Golf Classic." And I said, "Bob, no, well, I'm not into do that." And I stopped. I said, "Bob, if you'd come to me and said you wanted to call it the West Lakes Golf Classic, I might have been interested." "No," he said, "it's all set up." And he walked out, and I thought that was the end of that until the next morning when I got to the office. Bob was already there.
He was looking for a sponsorship.
He was looking for a sponsorship.
Money. Well, that's fair enough.
And so he said, "Well, since I've been with you in your office yesterday, I've been down at the Grange Golf Club and I've spoken to the president, Harry Macklin-Shaw. I think the West Lakes Golf Classic at Grange might be a good idea." Now, I had no intention of sponsoring a golf tournament, but he'd captured me. Yeah. So as a result of that, I became involved, and Harry Macklin-Shaw said, who's the president, he said, "You better become a member." So we had the 1974 and 75 Greg Norman won the West Lakes Classic, and I always say my most significant moment in golf was presenting him with his first professional jacket.
Fond memories.
Yeah.
Well,
what about you, Ross?
I joined.
When did you join?
I was not a golfer when I joined, believe it or not. But in the early 80s, there were a number of members of the Grange Surf Lifesaving Club that were not quite as active as they used to be, and we joined as pretty much as a group. There were probably six or eight of us, and we joined then. And the pro then was John Burton. John Burton, and he got me going. He gave me the first set of sticks and a few lessons, and I think I was still fishing at the time, and we would exchange fish for golf lessons. Big snapper for a game of golf. Now just imagine Warren, imagine trying to pull that one off at the moment. Here's a couple of fish, Warren, how about a golf lesson? Yeah. But no, that was the early 80s, and they were great times, good times.